Takes a lot less time. Yet, oh no. surprised that she won't be shocked when she's pressed the star after she's pressed the lock. And there's verse and chapter sat in her inbox, and all that it says is that you've drank a lot. And you should bear that in mind tonight, bear that in mind, yeah, you should bear that in mind tonight, bear that, and you can pour your heart out, but a reason it will block. Oh, will you send her after 9 o'clock? Anticipation has a habit to set you up for disappointment in evening entertainment. But tonight there'll be some love. Oh, tonight there'll be a ricochet regardless of what's gone before. And she won't be surprised, and she won't be shocked when she's pressed the star after she's pressed the lock. And there's verse and chapter sat in her inbox, and all that it says is that you've drank a lot. And you should bear that in mind tonight, bear that in mind, yeah, you should bear that in mind tonight, bear that, and you can pour your heart out around 3 o'clock when the 2-for-1s and done the righteous block. I can't explain, but I wanna try. There's this image of you and I, and it goes dancing by in the morning and in the night time. There's all these secrets that I can't keep. Like in my heart there's that hotel suite, and you lived there so long. It's kinda strange now you're gone. I'm not sure if I should show you what I found. Has it gone for good, or is it coming back around? Isn't it hard to make up your mind when you're losing and your fuse is fireside? There's all those places we used to go, and I suspect you already know. But that place on memory lane you like still looks the same, but something about it's changed. I'm not sure if I should show you what I found. Has it gone for good, or is it coming back around? Isn't it hard to make up your mind when you're losing and your fuse is fireside? And I thought I was yours forever, or maybe I was mistaken, but I just cannot manage to make got pictures of friends on the wall. I suppose we aren't really friends anymore. Maybe I shouldn't ever call that thing friendly at all. Get freaked out from a knock at the door when I haven't been expecting one. Didn't that used to be part of the fun? Once upon a time, we'll be there at the back of the bar, in a booth like we usually were. Every time there was a rocket launch or some big event, what a death I died, writing that song, start to finish with you looking on. It stays between us, Steinway and his sons, 'cause it's the ultra cheese. Perhaps it's time that you went for a walk and dress like a fictional character from a place they call America in the golden age. Trust the politics to come along when you were just trying to orbit the sun, when you were just about to be kind to someone because you had the chance. I still got pictures of friends on the wall. I might look as if I'm deep in thought, but the truth is I'm probably not, if I ever was. I've done some things that I shouldn't have done, but I haven't stopped loving you once. Ooh. Pinned down by the dark. Sleep. two teams. When the acrobat fell off the beam, she broke everyone's heart. I'm pinned down by the dark. A-N-I-M-A-L makes my head pirouette. More than I would be willing to confess. D-A-N-G-R-O-U-S, D-A-N-G-R-O-U-S. The most unsuitable pet. It's been long enough now, so let's make a mess, lioness. Pinned down by the dark. I'm pinned down by the dark. D-A-N-G-R-O-U-S, A-N-I-M-A-L, D-A-N-G-R-O-U-S, A-N-I-M-A-L. I'm going back to 5:05. If it's a 7-hour flight or a 45-minute drive. In my imagination, you're waiting, lying on your side, with your hands between your thighs. Stop and wait a sec. When you look at me like that, my darling, what did you expect? I'd probably still adore you with your hands around my neck, or I did last time I checked. Not shy of a spark. The knife twists at the thought that I should fall short of the mark. Frightened by the bite, though it's no harm. Your love is like a studded leather headlock. Your kiss, it could put creases in the rain. You're rarer than a can of dandelion and burdock. And those other girls are just post-mix lemonade. Suck it and see you never know. Sit next to me before I go. Jigsaw women with Halloween shoes. Be cruel to me, 'cause I'm a fool for you. I poured my aching heart into a pop song. I couldn't get the hang of poetry. That's not a skirt, girl, that's a sawn-off shotgun. And I can only hope you've got it aimed at me. Suck it and say you never know. Sit next to me before I go. Jigsaw women with horror movie shoes. Be cruel to me, 'cause I'm a fool for you. Girls from once upon a Shangri-La. How I often wonder where you are. I've got that face that just says, baby, I was made to break your heart. Oh. Suck it and see you never know. Sit next to me before I go. Go. Jigsaw women with Halloween shoes. Be cruel to me, 'cause I'm a fool for you. Lady, where's your love gone? I was looking but can't find it anywhere. They always offer when there's loads of love around. But when you're short of some, it's nowhere to be found. Well, I know your game. You told him yesterday, no chance you get nothing from me. But now she's there, you're there, and everybody's there. He's in turmoil, as puzzled as can be. Just like me, let's go down, down, low down, where I know I should not go. Oh, and she thinks she's the one, but antiseptic to the sore. To hold you by the hand, must he first be in demand? How he longs for you to long for him once more, just once more. Let's go down, down, low down, where I know I should not go. Oh, and she thinks she's the one, but she's just one in 24. Does that mean that I can too? Oh, her eyes went down and could see you up. There's nothing like a dirty look from the one you want or the one you've lost. An ache in your soul is everybody's goal, to get what they can't have. That's why you're after her, and that's why she's after him, but saying it won't change a thing. And no realizing it won't change a thing. Realizing it won't change a thing. Something colorful for the season. Pull the wool over the gullible for no reason. You are all I have these days. Shake it up and run away with the night, squabbling behind you. From the smoke in your hair to the blood in your bruise and the bows on the shoes you kicked off, I'm joining the dogs. I'm joining the dogs. I thought I heard them talking in their sleep yesterday, and I tried, but I just can't believe a word they say. Hurry up, they'll be here soon, sleeping in the afternoon while the rain is trying to prove a point outside. From the smoke in your hair to the blood in your bruise and the bows on the shoes you kicked off, I'm joining the dogs. I'm joining the dogs. I'm joining the dogs. Those people make me cough, count the flame, come up to the mouth for a change. Darling, suppose that's the price you pay. Well, oh, it isn't what it was. She's thinking he looks different today. And now there's nothing left to guess now. I suppose that's the price you pay. Well, oh, it isn't what it was. She's thinking he looks different today. And now there's nothing left to guess now. Well, quick, let's leave before the lights come on. 'Cause then you don't have to see. 'Cause then you don't have to see what you've done. Well, quick, let's leave before the lights come on. 'Cause then you don't have to see. 'Cause then you don't have to see what you've done. could see that we'd cried, and I watched and I waited till she was inside, forcing a smile and waving goodbye. Curiosity becomes a heavy load, too heavy to hold, too heavy to hold. Curiosity becomes a heavy load, too heavy to hold, will force you to be cold. Do me a favor and ask if you need some help. She said, do me a favor and stop flattering yourself, and to tear apart the ties that bind. Perhaps fuck off might be too kind. Perhaps fuck off might be too kind. The mirror's image, it tells me it's home time, but I'm not finished, 'cause you're not by my side. And as I arrived, I thought I saw you leaving, carrying your shoes. Decided that once again I was just dreaming of bumping into you. Now it's 3 in the morning, and I'm trying to change your mind. Left you multiple missed calls, and to my message you replied. Why'd you only call me when you're high? High. Why'd you only call me when you're high? Somewhere darker, talking the same shite. I need a partner. Well, are you out tonight? It's harder and harder to get you to listen. More I get through the gears, incapable of making alright decisions and having bad ideas. Now it's 3 in the morning, and I'm trying to change your mind. Left you multiple missed calls, and to my message you replied. Why'd you only call me when you're high? High. Why'd you only call me when you're high? And I can't see you, you wonder where I'm at. It sort of feels like I'm running out of time. I haven't found what I was hoping to find. You said you gotta be up in the morning, gonna have an early night, and you're starting to bore me, baby. Why'd you only call me when you're high? Why'd you only ever phone me when you're high? Why'd you only ever phone me when you're high? Why'd you only ever phone me when you're high? Why'd you only ever phone me when you're high? You showed me my tomorrow beside a box of matches, a welcome threatening stuff. My hopes of being stolen might just ring true, depending visions of the future that rolls on your dream reel. The day after you stole my heart, everything I touched told me it would be better shared with you. With you. And now you're hiding in my suit, and this book reveals your face, and you're splashing in my eyelids as the concentration continually breaks. I did request the mark you cast didn't heal as fast. I hear your voice in silences. Will the teasing of the fire be followed by the third? In the jostling crowd, you're not allowed to tell the truth. In the photo booth, there's a liar. There's a sharpened explanation, but there's no screaming reason to inquire. I like to poke them in their crying eyes with things they never see. If it's met them in that temple. There's always somebody taller with more of a wit, and he's equipped to enthrall her. And her friends think he's fit, and you just can't measure up, no. You don't have a prayer wishing that you'd made the most of her when she was there. They've got engaged, there's no intention of a wedding. He's pinched your bird, and he'd probably kick your head in. Bigger boys and stolen sweethearts, so you're better off without her anyway. You said you wasn't sad to see her go. Yeah, but I know you were though. Now you don't know what she's up to. You can only assume when she's not on front of the shops. Then they've gone to his room. Bet she's gone round in her school stuff. Bet that's what he likes. I know you thought she was different, and you thought she was nice, but she's not nice. She's pretty fucking far from nice. She's looking at you funny, rarely looking at you twice. Bigger boys and stolen sweethearts, oh, you're better off without her anyway. You said you wasn't sad to see her go. Yeah, but it's so clear you were though. She has been doing, never did it for me. He picks her up at the school gate at 3:20. She's been with all of the boys but never went very far, and she whacked English and science just to go in his car. They've got engaged, there's no intention of a wedding. He's pinched me bird, and he'd probably kick my head in. Oh, now the girls have grown, yeah, but I'm sure that they still carry on in similar ways. Bigger boys and stolen sweethearts, oh, I'm better off without her anyway. I said I wasn't sad to see her go. Yeah, but I'm only pretending you know. Yeah, I'm only pretending you know. I was only pretending you I don't know what it is that they want, but I haven't got it to give. But she hasn't got it to give.
So when you gaze at planet Earth from outer space, does it wipe that stupid look off of your face? I saw this aura over the battleground states. I lost the money, lost the keys, but I'm still handcuffed to the briefcase. And I never thought, not in a million years, that I'd meet so many Lolas. Can I please have my money back? My virtual reality mask is stuck on Parliament Pro. Emergency battery pack just in time for my weekly chat with God on video call. Breaking news, they take the truth and make it fluid. The trainer's explanation was accepted by the steward. A montage of the latest ancient ruins, soundtracked by a chorus of you don't know what you're doing. And I never thought, not in a million years, that I'd meet so many Lolas. And all of my most muscular regrets explode behind my eyes like unmoving spots. And I never thought, not in a million years, that I'd meet so many Lolas.
Trudging through the morning, the tramp with the trampoline under his arm. Shift past your whiskers, so sharp is the charm. But the barking alarm waits coiled till the corner is turned. And the bicycle wheels all struggle to move round in your muddy mind. Blatantly caked on and willing to wind. No cooperative time, so we sit on the springs till the mud goes dry. All the pretty visitors came and waved their arms and cast the shadow of a snake pit on the wall. crook in that hammock, please. All the pretty visitors came and waved their arms and cast the shadow of a snake tent on the
the Strokes. Now look at the mess you made me make. Hitchhiking with a monogrammed suitcase, miles away from any half-useful imaginary highway. I'm a big name in deep space, ask your mates, but Golden Boy's in bad shape. I found out the hard way that here ain't no place for dolls like you and me. Everybody's on a barge floating down the endless stream of great TV. 1984, 2019, maybe I was a little too wild in the 70s. Rocket ship grease down the cracks of my knuckles, karate bandana, warp speed cheek, hair down to there, impressive mustache. Love came in a bottle with a twist of cap. Let's all have a swig and do a hot laugh. So who you gonna call? The Martini Police. Baby, that isn't how they look tonight. Oh no, it took the light forever to get to your eyes. I just wanted to be one of those ghosts you thought that you could forget, and then I haunt you via the rear view mirror on a long drive from the back seat. But it's alright, 'cause you love me and you recognize that it ain't how it should be. Your eyes are heavy and the weather's getting ugly, so pull over, I know the place. Don't you know an apparition is a cheap date? What exactly is it you've been drinking these days? Jukebox in the corner, long hot summer. You got a film up on the wall and it's dark enough to dance. What do you mean you've never seen Blade Runner? Or maybe I was a little too wild in the 70s. Back down to earth with a lounge simmer shimmer, elevator down to my make-believe residency. From the honeymoon suite, 2 shows a day, 4 nights a week. Easy money. So who you gonna call? The Martini Police. So who you gonna call? The Martini Police. Oh, baby, that isn't how it looks tonight. It took the light absolutely forever to get to your eyes. And as we gaze skyward, ain't it dark early? It's the star treatment. Yeah, as we gaze skyward, ain't it dark early? It's the star treatment.
someone to kiss, someone to kick you. There's nothing that you couldn't slip through. Or at least that's the impression I get. Cause you're smooth and you're wet and she's not aware yet, but she's yours. She'll be saying use me, show me the jacuzzi. I imagine that it's there on a plate. You're our rendezvous rate, means that you'll never be frightened to make them wait for a while. I doubt it's your style not to get what you set out to acquire. The eyes are on fire, you are the unforecasted storm.
The lights on in the afternoon, and the nights are drawn out long, and you're kissing to cut through the gloom with a cough drop colored tongue. And you were sitting in the corner with the coats all piled high, when I thought you might be mine. Small world on an exceptionally rainy Tuesday night, in the right place and time. When the zero's standing on the 24-hour clock, when you know who's calling even though the number is blocked, when you walk around your house wearing my scalpel cross and your knees up. Well, you cured my January blues. Yeah, you made it all alright. I got a feeling I might have lit the very fuse that you were trying not to lie. You were a stranger in my phone book. I was acting like I knew, cause I had nothing to lose. When the winter's in full swing and your dreams just aren't coming true, ain't it funny what y'all do? When the zero's standing on the 24-hour clock, when you know who's calling even though the number is blocked, when you walked around your house wearing my scalpel cross and your knees up. In late afternoon, posting your room that you always thought didn't approve of your knocking boots, never stopped your love.
Lately I've been seeing things, belly button piercings in the sky at night when we're side by side. And I don't mean to rain on anybody's cabriolet, one of those games you're gonna lose, but you wanna play it just in case. Now it's getting dark and the sky looks sticky, more like black treacle than tar. Black treacle, somebody told the stars you're not coming out tonight, and so they found a place to hide. Does it help you stay up late? Does it help you concentrate? Does it tune you in when you chew your chin? Am I ruining your fun? And you talk the talk already, but do you walk the walk or catch the train? You wanted it, you got it, but you don't want it now. Now it's getting dark and the sky looks sticky, more like black treacle than tar. Black treacle, somebody told the stars you're not coming out tonight, and so they found a place to hide. Now I'm out of place and I'm not getting any wiser. I feel like the Sundance Kid behind a synthesizer, and I tried last night to pack away a laugh like a key under the mat, but it never seems to be there when you want it. Black treacle, black treacle, black treacle.
Fools on parade, cavort and carry on for waiting eyes that you would rather be beside than in front of. No, she's never been the kind to be hollowed by the steps.
She swam out of tonight's phantasm, grabbed my hand and made it very clear there's absolutely tracky bottoms tucked in socks. But all of that's what the point is not. The point's that there ain't no romance around there. And there's the truth that they can't see. They'd probably like to throw a punch at me. And if you could only see them, then you would agree that there ain't no romance around there. You know, oh, it's a funny thing, you know. We'll tell them if you like, we'll tell them all tonight. They'll never listen, because their minds are made up. Of course it's all okay to carry on that way. 'Cause over there, there's broken bones. There's only music, so that there's new ringtones. And it don't take no Sherlock Holmes to see it's a little different around here. Don't get me wrong though, there's boys in bands and kids who like to scrap with pool cues in their hands. And just 'cause he's had a couple of cans, he thinks it's alright to act like a dickhead, don't you know? Oh, it's a funny thing, you know. We'll tell them if you like, we'll tell them all tonight. They'll never listen, because their minds are made up. Of course it's all okay to carry on that way, but I said no. Oh no, well you won't get me to go. Not anywhere, not anywhere. No, I won't go. Oh no, no. But over there, there's friends of mine. What can I say? I've known them for a long, long time. And they might overstep the line, but you just cannot get angry in the same way. No, not in the same